Hey, what's up everyone? This is Frank over here from Nintendo and PlayerEssence.com, and I had to make this video because apparently idiots in Maximilian Dood's comment section cannot comprehend that Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and Nintendo 3DS is a fighting game. Now, for many of you guys who don't know, Maximilian Dood is one of the premier YouTube channels for fighting game content. The guy is amazing. I've been subscribed for years now. He does some awesome fighting game stuff, and he actually won, I think, runner-up, or he was right there at the top of the voting for YouTube Channel of the Year for the Player Essence Viewers Choice Awards. So Maximilian Dood, big shout out to his channel. Make sure you go subscribe. However, recently Maximilian Dood, he uploaded one of his Game of the Year voting, and he gave out a Game of the Year award for the best fighting game. And it was actually a tie between two really good fighting games, Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS and Wii U, and Guilty Gear XRD. And that was great. Both of those games are really cool, really fun, awesome stuff. But in the comment section, it appears that there are people who are not only smarter than anybody else that says that it's a fighting game, Smash Bros, but smarter than Maximilian Dood himself, who does fighting games basically for a living, is always playing fighting games. Apparently they took to his account to make sure to tell Maximilian Dood that Super Smash Bros isn't a fighting game, so it can't win this award. And some of the reasons why Smash Bros is not a fighting game are some of the most ridiculous and out there. I mean, I saw one person say, oh, well, Super Smash Bros. Is not a fighting game because it's actually a massive action brawler. Let me just say something right now. That's not a genre. Massive action brawler is not a genre. There's like action, there's like adventure, there's action adventure, but massive action brawler game is not a genre, okay? Smash Bros., the closest thing that it represents is a fighting game. It is not a traditional fighting game like Street Fighter and Killer Instinct or anything like that, but that's okay. It's okay to be different when it comes to certain things, but it's still a fighting game. I'll give you guys a perfect example in the world of sports. Golf is a very different sport than football, American football. Yet they're both sports and they're both on SportsCenter. No matter what anybody says, they're both on SportsCenter. They are both sports. There's a lot of physical contact, like a lot of sports are usually physical contact, but golf is not. Yet they're both sports. So it's the same thing with Smash Bros. Smash Bros might not do all the things that other fighting games do, but it's still a fighting game. It still has some of those properties. It still does what it does. Maximilian Dood wouldn't say it's a fighting game if it wasn't an actual fighting game. The biggest problem that I have with people saying this is that they always like to bring up, oh, well, Masahiro Sakurai said that it's not like a hardcore fighting game this time or whatever. But Sakurai says certain things in order to keep the casuals and keep just the general fans coming back, because a lot of casuals get kind of scared when they hear the term fighting game. Fighting games popularity has dropped. I mean, with the exception of Street Fighter, which is still popular, Tekken, Soul Calibur, a lot of the games in the 7th generation sales completely tailed off, especially Tekken. That game used to be a huge seller, you know, 8-10 million plus back in the day, and now it barely sells anywhere near that just because of how technical it is, and a lot of the casual fans just flocked away, whereas Smash Bros still has a lot of that. Sakurai really is just doing a business decision by saying that, but there's still a lot of stuff in there for the hardcore fighting game fan. That's why Super Smash Bros 4 has taken off at tournaments. A lot of people are playing it, really liking it. Even if it's not as great to them as Melee, it's still a very competitive and viable game, and especially a lot more than Brawl. But anyway, this is what Masahiro Sakurai actually had to say about Bandai Namco, who develops many of the big fighting games people love. This is what he had to say about Super Smash Bros 4 and getting them to help develop the game. Quotations: "To solve this problem, we thought it would be better to have one single company work for us. So we chose to work with Bandai Namco Games, who produce Tekken and other games. When thinking about a Japanese company that can make a large-scale fighting game, there was only one company. It would be quite difficult for other companies, I think." End quotations. When thinking about a Japanese company that can make a large-scale fighting game, there was only this one company. Yes, Smash Bros is a fighting game. I wrote pretty much what I'm talking about in this video. I wrote that on Maximilian Dood's section. Got a lot of upvotes on it. Why are they going to be looking for a company that can make a large-scale fighting game if Smash Bros isn't a fighting game? Sakurai just basically alludes to it right there. So for all the people in those comment sections, don't be upset or mad or butthurt that Smash Bros won Game of the Year. Okay, it's a fantastic game, and try learning the mechanics before you start judging it and labeling it that, because trust me, it's a fighting game and it deserves all the praise that it's getting because it's a fantastic game, just like Guilty Gear deserves the praise that it's getting because it's a fantastic game as well. So hats off to both of those games. They're both fantastic, and make sure you guys subscribe to Maximilian Dood's channel because the guy makes awesome content. Anyway, that's it for this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you like my content. I upload new videos weekly. Also, make sure you hit that like button as it really helps me spread my content across YouTube. Also, make sure you check out the description below. There you'll find links over to playeressence.com to where you can get all your news, reviews, trailers, tips and tricks, and plenty of other content on gaming. Thanks again, guys, and we'll see you for the next video. Peace.